And I'm going to be talking about the consequences right now of American protectionism, okay? Why America? Because the shock that's coming, that's hit international trade, stems from America, which I want to remind you is unprecedented. That's never happened before. America has always been the underwriter of the rules-based system. Other countries have deviated, but not America so much. But right now, under Trump, America is the source of the shocks. It's not just that America is the world's largest economy, it's the most disruptive right now. And I wrote these slides a while ago before the Iran war started, and the Iran war just makes it even clearer. But in a purely economic war sense, America is the aggressor. That's why I'm going to be focusing on America. So this is going to be a short masterclass. It's aimed at participants from all over, but especially places in Southeast Asia. You might ask, why does the National University of Singapore teach this to our undergraduates, to our MBAs, to our EMBAs, everyone? Two reasons. First, we want you to have a deep understanding of the world. The point of a university education is not just to understand current trends and current affairs and things like that. We'd like you to understand things at a deeper level, so when unexpected things happen in the future, you don't say to yourself, well, I understood the last fad, the last event, but I don't have the tools to understand the next thing. So we'd like you to have a deeper understanding. And the more important reason is anything that affects the macro environment affects all businesses. So if you're in Singapore, you're affected by the trade war that's going on. Singapore is so small, it can't afford to ignore the outside world. Singapore is one of the most open economies in the world, and that's a big deal. But every other country that's exposed to trade is affected by the trade war that Trump has started. Everyone, especially export-oriented economies, and almost every economy in East Asia is highly export-oriented. Macroeconomic factors are beyond the control of businesses, but they certainly affect businesses. So Lenin, the revolutionary who created the first communist state in the Soviet Union, had this famous expression that you may not be interested in war, but war is interested in you. The same thing is true for trade wars. Okay, you may not be interested in it, but it's going to affect you. You might as well understand the consequences. And again, that's especially true for small open economies. I list there Singapore, Canada, I'm a Canadian citizen, and Vietnam. But of course, China in some sense is the most exposed country because it runs the largest surplus right now. Okay, the surplus last year, as you probably know, exceeded $1 trillion. So anything that affects the trade environment affects everyone who exports a lot.
You see, not just Singapore, more big economies doing that, like India, even Vietnam and Indonesia.
It's a little premature for this, but let me answer that one quickly, which is, so far, almost no countries have retaliated, with the big exception of China. So the rare earths export ban for a while was the only significant retaliatory move. And there's a reason for that. There was a famous economist who said almost 80 years ago, if other countries put rocks in their harbors, which is what protectionism is, should we respond by putting rocks in our own harbors? It makes no sense. So the logic, which I will lay out relatively soon, is to say protectionism hurts yourself as well as your partners. Okay, if your partners do something like shooting themselves in the foot, should you retaliate by shooting yourself in the foot? No. And that's the fundamental reason why most countries have not responded.